So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear...
Decent chance! Goal, Norway! There is the breakthrough! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Haaland. Haaland! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Garcia. He's in space and looking for options. Ryerson. Berger. Surlot. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's been shifted off it. And this is Embolo. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Norway look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. And it's Ødegaard. Norway have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Haaland, over to the left. Showing good feet. Berger. Now there's a fine ball. Berger. Back into the middle. Steaming on goalwards. Elvedi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ødegaard, who's set up 1 goal so far. And here's Haaland. Granit Xhaka. Berger. Embolo. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's picked out the run. And he's certainly onside here, played in with purpose. And Bolo. Now it's Freuler, played out to the left flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a go! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Front-footed pressing going on here. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's burst through. He's one-on-one. Oh, look at this. Oh, shooting chance. And it's there. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Norway find a position of real strength now. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's really well cleared. And it's Zakaria. And he's made sure that's not good. And he shoots! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's in on his had a shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Norway grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the first half is done.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Request today for everybody to please
Really has
kindly
been
remove
an
any
astonishing
car parked on
game,
the
peppered
road
with
outside the
goals.
stadium.
You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution for Norway. Number 7, Sterling. Coming
Whistle
on to
goes,
replace him
and we
is
start the second half.
Number 22, Bob.
Garcia has it out wide and in space. And that's been drilled in. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cleared away. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ryerson. And Bolo. Norway do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Big chance! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Akanji.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a throw. Climbs up big! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Zakaria spots it and intercepts. And it's Garcia. Chance for a shot! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And back to the keeper. Norway perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zakaria plays the return pass. He's looking wide. Garcia. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alvedi. It's Freuler. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Norway. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 21. Substitutions taking place.
And the shot! And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Norway have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Zakaria. Okafor. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Ryerson. Ødegaard given the lift of his goal. And here's Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to pass it through, knocks it into space, pings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
4 added minutes
Good
has
run
been
down the
indicated.
right. Freuler stood his ground strongly. Okafor, and the finish! Oh, the ball, oh, it's fallen loose again! Ricardo Rodriguez. And there goes the final whistle. Norway really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Just a quick announcement.
Haaland
We would
picking
like to
up the
inform
Man of
you
the
that
Match award,
CCTV
and
is
no
now in
surprise
operation
there.
for your safety.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Norway definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.